to Think and Trade's penny stock report on marijuana stock. Wow, does this particular industry have many people on edge and wondering exactly what is going on? Let's talk about marijuana and what's happening. Currently, there are about 43 states that have legalized marijuana. However, from the federal level, it is still not approved. So therefore, this is considered an illegal drug. But with the state's recognition, you find many people getting into the marijuana industry or the marijuana business. Many of them are selling cannabis oil and so forth as a health benefit to individuals who are taking it. But let me look at my report and we'll talk about some of the things that are happening that you need to look out for before you put your hard money at work. Number one, I talk about it all the time, scams. You have to watch out for the scam artists because you have so many people out there who will jump into this industry with no background into marijuana stocks at all, only to take benefit or take advantage, to take advantage of you. And when they do, guess what? They're running those scams. So you need to do some research. Number two is changing in politics. We must be careful to see exactly which party is in power, who will agree with this particular legislation that may come forth. As I said, it's great that many states have okayed it, but if the federal government ever decides to crack down, we must ask ourselves what will happen. Many of these companies are generating money. Where would they put that money? Most of them will place it in a bank. But if the government says it's illegal and decides to seize all that money, wow, that could take some companies out overnight, freezing many assets that company may have in a bank. The next one is too much supply. If you notice out in California, Colorado, and many other states, there are greenhouses popping up everywhere. People are growing marijuana in their basement. They're fixing it up and having it prepared to be sold in the marketplace. When there's an abundance of supply, then it makes it easy for stocks to drop if you have too many people in the same space. What would be good is you might want to keep an eye on if some companies started buying out other companies. Wow, wouldn't that be interesting as companies gobble up companies as things move forward. Like I said, even though it may be legal in Canada, it is totally illegal here in the United States. And the next one is management. What type of management do many of these companies have? Some people know how to grow marijuana, but do they know how to run a company? That is a main point. How do you keep up with your books? How do you keep up with your reporting and so forth? So you want to keep an eye on companies who have good reports and good information if you're going to get into these stocks. I've created a video that I want you to take a look at. You'll see how $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 can generate you $100, $150 in a matter of minutes. Yeah, that's right. When you start talking about the marijuana stocks, and we have a powerful list of them, if you're going to trade them, that you might want to get a hold of and jump into those to trade to make some money off of. The next thing you're going to find out about them is that they have high volatility. What do I mean? I mean that these trades swing up and down with a lot of volatility. But with volatility also comes profit. But on the other hand, it can also bring losses. So you need to be aware of what you're getting into. The last one is the duration of the stockholders. How long has this company been around? Do you see this company as a company that will continue to progress over the years and years? If you see a good solid company that's been around for a while, you might think about, is this a good place to invest into marijuana? I say until next time, continue to do what? Stack that money and join us for another penny stock moment that you'll learn how to trade better in the marketplace. Watch out for scams and check out our blog. In our blog, you will get total information on this report and others as you read it at thinktrade.com. Once again, that's think, T-H-I-N-K, the letter N, like in Nancy, trade, Trade.com. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow.
Think and Trade LLC makes no investment recommendations and does not provide financial, tax, or legal advice. Content and tools are provided for educational and informational purposes only. Any stock options or future symbols displayed are for illustrative purposes only and are not intended to portray a recommendation to buy or sell a particular security. Products and services intended for U.S. customers and may not be available or offered in other jurisdictions. Online trading has inherent risk, system response, and access times that may vary due to market conditions, system performance, volume, and other factors. Options and futures involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. Please read characteristics and risks of standardized options and risk disclosure statements for futures and options prior to trading, which is also available by calling 888-280-8020 or 312-629-5455. And investors should understand these and additional risks before trading.